is fine.
To surrender, most people think it's difficult, but it's not difficult at all, because surrender means to offer that which isn't even yours, have never been yours. So it's always the mind that makes difficulties, and understanding the mind clears up the whole consciousness. Consciousness is different from the mind. Mind is a little part in consciousness, and its duty is to make trouble. We believe it, but surrender means offering that to the self that you are, and it was not even yours. It was always the self, the God inside, who is the owner of all your life. So you don't surrender nothing, but God is pleased if He feels that you are willing. That's all. It's just so simple. It means that surrendering is that you offer your troubles to the one who loves you, the real self. You offer your troubles to God. Well, He will be pleased. No, but the mind makes troubles, and we have to surrender the mind. But the mind is terrified to surrender. It cannot surrender itself, but you are the owner of the awareness, the consciousness of all these little happenings in you. You are aware of that fact, that is, the mind cannot surrender. So if you go into your mind with your awareness, then you are imprisoned, and it's the only thing that you have. So how will you surrender it? But you are not in the mind is in you. It's a little dusty spot with a lot of noise and troubles. But surrender means offer your troubles to the one who loves you, to your real self. And it was made to make you understand what you are. You believed you were this mind, and that's what the role of the mind is. The mind makes you believe that you are different and that you have to take care for yourself. That's when you go enter the mind. But if you see it as an object, a phantom, a noisemaker in your existence, then it's easy to over the mind, because it wasn't even yours. You were thinking things. The mind is from the mind thinking, but it is not even there when you understand what you are, and then you offer something that doesn't exist, or at least that has no property, no worth, no nothing. It has no value. You offer something werk, and that you think it's easy, it's difficult. Wow. No. It's difficult to keep the mind. It will make your life horrible if you keep the mind as your boss, as your master. You don't follow the master of your mind. Follow the master. Let the mind follow the master, and then it will disappear. Well, you have to see it. If you want peace, the only thing that you need to know is that you are not the one wanting it. Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Shivaya Namo. Shiva. Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Shivaya Namo. Shivaya Namo. Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Shivaya Namo. Shivaya Namo. Namah Shivaya. Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Shivaya. Shivaya Namo. Shivaya Namo. Namo Namo. Namo. Namo Namo. Shivaya. Namo Namo. Shivaya. Namo. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Namah Shivaya. Shivaya Namo. Shivaya Namo. I surrender to you my life, my love. I surrender to you. Shiva, 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 Shiva. Om Namo Namo. Om Namah Shivaya. 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 Namah Shivaya. Oh, take me in your heart. Take me, take me, take me in your love. Namo, Shivaya. God, Christ, Guru, Shiva, 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 Shiva. God, Christ, Guru, Shiva, Namo, Namo. Some people have difficulties to surrender, to give up their will. Yeah. They think that they know best, they have been experiencing life and have things that didn't work, so they change their mind to make it better. And they think that is their own will, that it happened like that. They built up a status, and that's the me. I am that, and I'm not gonna surrender it to nobody. That's very logic. You did hard work to build it up. But surrender is not just giving it away and having empty hands. Well, in a way, yes. But if you know that your hands are full of weight of your own luggage, and that you can surrender it to be carried by the high wisdom inside yourself, by the one knowingness, the great consciousness that is inside you, that is fully aware. And it is not personal, directed to your appearance and to your experiences of your personal life. This great knowing consciousness is in all the knowing entity. So if you don't want to surrender your limited brain knowing to this great knowingness that is inside you, that's rather dumb. Then you have to go on carrying the load of your weight and find out by trouble and by difficulties. But if you surrender that to the knowing inside you, well, you will see that all goes by itself. So it is not giving yourself up. It is asking for the one that knows to show you how to do it. Then it still is your doing, in a way. It's never your personal doing, but that's what the mind thinks, and the mind must be satisfied a little. So good mind, you have done your work very well, but you surrendered it to the great knowing inside you, the big, great, full consciousness, the awareness that knows all. So you surrender your not knowing, your ignorance, to the knowledge inside. And that's the best you can do, to have a good, simple life. All will be well, it will be taken care of. Because inside is that one that knows the best for you. So, give it to the one. Give it to your real self. The real self knows. And not the personal little self that has to try this and then try that and again did not succeed. Always trouble. Why didn't it work? That's mind. Give your mind to your great consciousness. That's all. That is surrender. I offer my ignorance to my knowledge. Or I offer myself to God. It's another. That is what people don't like to do. They don't believe in God because God is a word that is misused and misunderstood. God is the knowingness in you, the all-knowing. Surrender to that and all will be well. And because it is very difficult to surrender to something invisible and you don't really know about it, this goodness, this knowingness, saw the humanity go down in distress, and it was so good that it took a human form so that it was easier to have contact with this great knowingness that is now visible, and you can speak and feel the energy, the great high energy of this self knowing that it is inside you, but it is not visible in you. So it has taken a form, a human form, so we can have contact, and it can explain things and give us wisdom. And this form has come often to the earth in all kinds of human forms, like Krishna and Rama and the Buddha and Jesus, but they were avatars. And in this time of disaster on the world, that is by such greed and selfishness is almost going down, this high consciousness took a form in the form of Sai Baba, and he is the Purna avatar. It is that which is all-knowing, and you can feel it and you can experience it when you are near him. And that is the form that you can surrender to. That's easier than to surrender to your own empty head. Because how can you surrender to nothingness? But that's why this nothingness took a human form, and that it is not nothing, it is everything. It is all-knowing, and you can ask questions and meet him. And well, now he is gone, but he will return in the form of Prema Sai. That was his promise. He came in 3 forms: Shirdi Sai, Satya Sai and Prema Sai. So if you want to meet him, wait a while and then you can feel for yourself, see for yourself. But it's not even about that form, it's about what is inside you that knows all, and you can surrender to that. You can surrender your ignorance. If a child at school doesn't know how to solve a problem, then the teacher comes to help. Is that child surrendering? Yes, because it doesn't know it and the teacher knows. That's all. You surrender to your own inner teacher. And the real teacher outside has come to make it easy for you can talk to him and ask questions. If you believe him, that's to say, there's always a belief. Believe in God, believe in the all-knowing. That's all. It will help you make your life very good. People are afraid to surrender. They think they lose self-control. But look at the mess around, always trouble, insecurity. Surrender, that means that you love yourself. You give your insecurity, your uncertainty, your not being able to live your life if as you like it. And surrender is to give that insecurity to your own loving self. Give your not being able to give up, give that to yourself. Because the self in you knows how to live and act, how to. It's amazing. It's so close by. Yourself is what you are. And that little personal self that thinks, I do it my way, that cannot surrender this stupidness, this stupidity, this selfishness, this ego. It cannot give itself to its own loving, caring self, because that is the wise, the wisdom in you, the knowingness, the peace, the love, the God is inside you, the eternal being what you are. This love will take care of you. If you surrender your pitiful little human life, your personal mind, no, it should not be like this. I tried this that way. No, it doesn't work neither. Damn it, I will try. Wait, I'm tired. Tomorrow I will go on and I try it the other way. That is what human life is. Sometimes a little bit of success, then a little bit of loss, then much losing. And at the end, it is you lose all your life because the personal self will die. When the body dies, the person dies. And happy, there will be another round, another body form with the same battle, fighting to let go. But if you understand that you give your problems to your own knowing, loving care that is there for you, the baby is amazingly in peace. It's just laying there. It's given itself to whoever will take it up, give it food or not, maybe it will drop it. Baby is full of surrender. It is full of happiness and bliss. And that is because it knows no personal little one that is afraid of letting go. It is just the being self, the baby, is the little personal love. It is love itself without being a person with a mind. And then the mind starts to grow and the fear of losing starts with that, with the mind. But when you surrender this mind, this fear of not being good enough or not being able to direct as you want it, if you give it up, it will go as you want it because the love and care inside you will take over. You surrender your little self to the great loving self that you are, or the human personal mind surrendered to God. It's the same. Don't be mistaken by the words. God or self or love is what you are. Surrender your mind that is taken long enough, the steering wheel. See where it brought you. You lose again and again. You will feel the loss. Now it's time to give up. Give yourself to the love inside you. Like a little child is coming home and the mother takes her arms around this. Come here, I will comfort you. That is surrender, the feeling of being home. The self is the only thing you need and it is patiently waiting for you. Surrender. Namah Shivaya.
Namo, Om Namah Shivaya, Namo Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya.